Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 16 career mode. We're playing as Manchester United. This is season 4. So guys, in today's episode, we're in the January transfer window, and to start things off, we managed to sign the one and only Manuel Neuer, arguably one of the best goalkeepers in the game, probably the best goalkeeper in real life at the moment. Obviously, we are still 4 seasons ahead in this. But guys, we have 2 matches as well. We have a match against Chelsea. We're basically going after Bayern's team, and we've actually narrowed down 6 pre-contracts. All these players are phenomenal. So the first player we're going to sign is Arturo Vidal, an absolute prodigy in my FIFA 15 Manchester United career mode. Sergio Aguero coming back to the Premier League from Borussia Dortmund. David Silva as well. But unfortunately, we just don't have that much free spots. So Company and Cesc Fabregas couldn't make the list, but Marco Verratti, a very good Italian player as well. But yeah, back onto the matches. Right, what was going on here before I go? Oh, okay, right. I was trying to sign Courtois, however, you already signed a pre-contract. Cesc Fabregas is going to be joining the club. Leno is going back to the Bundesliga on loan. We picked him up as a pre-contract. Phil Jones is going to play for Wolfsburg. Bartra, as well, is going on a short, a year-long, not a short-term loan. But yeah, the matches. Let's get down to the matches. We have a match against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. We're going down to London. Then we're going to the other side of Manchester, the blue side, to face Manchester City in the derby. Planka had a pretty good first half of the season. However, he he didn't really come off the bench and scored many goals. So he's going on a loan to Paris Saint-Germain. Maybe Ibrahimovic. Oh no, Ibra doesn't play for him anymore. Ibra's at my club. Oh god. Who plays for PSG now? Di Maria? Edison Cavani? Maybe he can get some, I don't know. Well, I didn't even know what I was trying to get at. Some experience, nonetheless. But at least you get more game time playing for PSG in League 1. League 1. Instead of here. But he's a really good player. 85 overall. 28 years of age. He's going to be one for the future, Planka. But let's see who Chelsea are fielding. They are playing a 4-2-3-1. Remy, Cesc Fabregas, Pedro, Mohamed Salah, Begovic. Pretty interesting lineup, but we managed to make it 1-0 just before the 20th minute with Luis Suarez manages to put it in the back of the net. Pretty poor finish, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, we also have the January transfer window. I don't know if I mentioned that, so it will slam shut. Basically spent all my money on pre-contracts. Shinji Kagawa, fresh off the bench, whips it into Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm quite surprised he actually got to the header. Ronaldo absolutely thumps this one at Begovic, diving into his goal. But there was a very limited number of chances, which was unfortunate for this match. Especially a pretty decent lineup against Chelsea, of course. You want a lot of goals, but Özil is going on a short term. I keep on saying short term. He's going on a loan to Tottenham Hotspur, so that's a pretty controversial loan move. 30 years of age, 88 overall. Obviously playing for the Gunners. Now going to their arch rival, but Danilo has left Real Madrid for 38 million to join Borussia Dortmund, but it looks like Alexis Sanchez could be going to PSG. They're trying to strengthen up their team quite significantly, but Bruma manages to leave Galatasaray for 35 million for Crystal Palace. A very, very good signing. And Bolo, 22 million, has gone to Palermo. I think that's how you pronounce it in Serie A. Matteo Darmian is going on a loan. 83 overall, 29 years of age. A quality right back in the first couple of seasons, but he just wasn't going up in stats. 25 years of age when he started, of course. But yeah, maybe Sanchez will come through. But at the moment in January, 38 million is the biggest transfer, of course. But Planka is obviously playing for PSG. But I'm basically going through here and showing you how the other Premier League teams are spending their money. Liverpool hasn't paid a cent, of course. Manchester City, even losing Kevin De Bruyne, still haven't strengthened from the start. But Alexis Sanchez has officially left Arsenal to join PSG for 70 million. But Stefan, remember this Madagascarian guy, 50. He's like 5'6" or something. He was actually shortlisted for another team. Nick Powell is going on a loan to Southampton. But Jasper from Sevilla has joined Napoli, which is interesting. But we're going to the dying hours of deadline day. Roma managed to sign Stefan for 65 million. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name once again. But we have an away match against Manchester City, of course. Ronaldo is currently the top goal scorer of the Premier League, followed by Messi on 11 goals. So yeah, let me know in the comments, who do you think is going to be the top goal scorer for the Premier League? And at Old Trafford, who do you think is going to be, well, sometimes from time to time, I think Diouf was the top goal scorer at one point for Stoke City. But I don't really care who gets the top goal scorer of the Premier League. I would much rather have that spread around the pitch. I'm not really a fan of personal accolades, but I'm always curious to know your predictions. So Manchester City are playing a 4-2-3-1. I don't know who those two strikers are. Delph Navas, Yaya Nasri. They have like 3-4 youth players, and at the end I actually go through who these players are. I have no idea why Manchester City are playing. They're not actually, like, I can understand that they're youth players that have gone up in stats quite significantly. But Sami Nasri makes it 1-0, and Delph manages to miss an absolute screamer. That would have really been quite detrimental to the cause, to be perfectly honest. But Marco Reus manages to find, well, Shinji Kagawa manages to find space for Marco Reus, who hits an absolute thunder cunt just outside of the box. The two former Borussia Dortmund players link up and make it 1-1 to bring back the tie just before the 61st minute. Marco Reus scores his first goal in the Premier League this season, obviously being pushed back to a centre midfield role. Messi makes it 2-1, absolutely coming in red hot, and gets an incredible finesse off, makes it 2-0, and brings us back. We were 1-0 down for the majority of the match, trailing, and we managed to make it 2-0. And, 2 goals in 7 minutes is not too bad. Scores his 12th of the season. Messi playing in the cam. He's in a better forward role than Ronaldo, playing on the left wing. So it's going to be interesting to see who picks up the top goal scorer. But Neymar being a little bit ambitious at this point, trying to score no more than a consolation goal. We were already going to pick up the 3 points, but we managed to win the Manchester derby 2-1. So we've got David here, 22 years of age. He was I don't even know. I'm not even going to try to pronounce these guys' names. We also have Dominic Solanke. For some reason, these two youngsters were leading the line. He arrived for 14 million at the start of the season. And we have Jason here as well, 23 years of age. But guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way through, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Would really much appreciate it. Also, if you haven't checked out my social media, links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Highly recommended if you want to stay connected with me. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. My name has been Simpzy. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay tuned for more content on my channel. Goodbye.